Gold and silver are tumbling, while the dollar index is surging, just as we forecasted. But the big question now is, are metals headed for an even deeper decline? Is the dollar setting up for an extended rally? In this video, we analyze the pivotal technical levels that will determine the next major move and assess the upcoming monthly closures that could seal the fate of these markets. Gold and silver breakdown. Where are the critical support levels? Dollar index strength. How far can the rally extend? Elliott wave structures. Are gold and silver forming an impulsive waves lower? Is the dollar launching into a powerful wave 3? Monthly closures. Will February's candle confirm a major trend shift? Metals are at a crossroads, and the dollar is gaining strength fast. Will this trend accelerate into March? Stay ahead of the market with expert insights and precise Elliott wave forecasts. Subscribe now for real-time technical breakdowns, and let's dive into the charts. This is silver. Silver daily candle right now is looking very bearish, and it is opening for the downside. It will be testing 100 days moving average, which is a purple line, in no time. Speaking about the 3-day candle, which we discussed yesterday, today is a closure of 3-day. So technically, a closure below this level would be a confirmation of a top on the 3-day frame. Speaking about, okay, so let me bring this up. So this is low 31,926. I'll put it here. 31,926. So for the record, so a closure below this level today will mean forming a top for silver on the 3-day frame. What about the weekly closure? It looks like it's going to be a big bearish engulfing unless silver rallies about 2.3% today and tomorrow, just to mitigate this one. I would like to emphasize to mitigate, not to revert this one, to mitigate. In order to revert, it would need to go, well, at least here, at least 4% something, but for full mitigation, full reversal, it would be 5-6%. I think it's kind of impossible, but we'll see. The probability of it very, very low. And speaking about the monthly closure, we already discussed it multiple times. Silver desperately needs to close about 2.7% higher in order to close the monthly tomorrow with a bullish odds. Is it possible? Well, it is possible, but the probability of it fairly low at this moment. Now let's move on to the Elliott wave chart. This is where we left it yesterday, and potentially silver completed wave 4, sub-wave 4 of a bigger wave 3. Now I think we can make some little adjustments to the trend, to the channel, and let's see what we get right now. So this is potential channel. That's what we'll be looking for. This is the target for wave 5 of wave 3. That's the perspective, Elliott wave perspective and Fibonacci levels. So at this point, silver didn't make a lower low. So as long as it makes, I think this blue alternative blue count will be invalidated, but we'll see how the silver closes today. That would be quite interesting. And speaking about SLV, 2 days ago we outlined that it completed a bearish formation and confirmed a top. So far SLV is falling down, and it's already tested the 100 days moving average twice. So I think it might try it one more time, and it's going to be a downward move. If nothing happens tomorrow and today, it will be a bearish closure on the weekly frame. And speaking about the monthly, let's take a peek. So it was kind of similar formation that silver made itself. So we need a closure above the December high. If it fails, well, it will be a bearish that will be a bearish confirmation. Now let's move on into gold. Gold is falling quite predictably, and a closure like this below the previous 2 days low today will be a bearish continuation candle. So the first red candle is Tuesday's candle. We need to close below Tuesday's low. And on the 2-day frame, we discussed this level yesterday. So gold needs to close below this level, 2888.42. On the 3-day frame, there is a very good chance for a tower top, very good one. And speaking about this triple hit, or gold will technically confirm a reversal on the daily, on 2-day frame, and form a very strong bearish bearish combo on the 3-day frame altogether in 1 day, and the weekly is just right here tomorrow. A closure, gold needs to rally about 0.4%, which is not too much, but if it closes with a bearish engulfing candle like it is showing right now, it will be a strong bearish signal, potentially leading to at least 1 week of bearish moves next week. And speaking about Elliott waves, this is our projection just a few days ago, February 24, 21. We said it on February 21 that gold is completing a diagonal, and now we have all ways to think about it. So this is the origin level for the diagonal, the most probable target once the diagonal is complete. So if gold stops here, it will be lucky. If it goes through it, well, it will open much lower levels. And speaking about the short-term perspective, this is the chart that we were talking about yesterday. If gold continues to move, then we might consider this wave as a wave 3, and it will break into something like this. For example, this would be wave 1, 2, eventually wave 3, 4, and 5 of wave 3, somewhere along this line. I think that blue passes, gold made a lower low. The blue path can be scrapped, but let's keep it for now but with very low probability. Okay, so that's the perspective for gold, and we can try to adjust the channel a little bit here based on new data, and so far it is right now. Well, now let's have a look at the bigger picture. The bigger picture, we discussed it yesterday in the video. We have two most probable paths from our perspective. Gold can complete an impulse if it follows the green path, or it might make a bigger ending diagonal if it follows the red path and breaks below this level. So far, it is difficult to say what is going to be, but having the diagonal that we discussed just before, this is the perspective. And if gold breaks below this level, it might not stop there. And speaking about GOD, no questions here, no surprises. Yesterday was a bearish candle. It was a trusting line, and today GOD is moving further down. The daily is looking bearish, 2-day closure also looking bearish, and the weekly, after 2 very unhealthy technically candles, it's gonna be a strong bearish engulfing, and in order to reverse it, GOD needs to rally about 2.5%. Well, that would be quite difficult. So the probability of bearish closure for GOD is quite high. And now for the final part of this discussion, let's move on to dollar. Yesterday we discussed that dollar has all chances to form a bottom and complete a bullish reversal here. So it even exceeded expectations. So far, it's a strong bullish confirmation for on the daily frame, moving back above 100 days moving average, and I would say that this is gonna be a bigger tower top. And if you look at the weekly frame, I said that this candle looks very vulnerable and we can have a bullish engulfing here. This is what is happening right now. So dollar needs to fall hard, really hard, in order to avoid it. So let's see how it closes tomorrow. And by the way, this big move today mitigated the bearish path on the monthly frame. So technically this candle is no longer bearish, it's more neutral, if not bullish. And the final is the path that we outlined yesterday. We said that it looks like gold is starting wave 3 of a bigger degree, and this is exactly what's happening. So now we can make some adjustments. So this was likely wave 1, 2, wave 3 right now is ongoing, wave 4 and wave 5. So, and we can try to measure this one with greater precision. So this potentially wave 1 and big wave 3, so it should be somewhere here. Well, that's the perspective for wave 3 right now, the target for wave 3. And this would be the target for wave 3 of a bigger degree. Higher degree, yes. So this is the perspective. If dollar makes it that high, then we would be looking for wave 4 somewhere here, and obviously wave 5 up here. That would be our perspective path. And if you would like to know about the bigger picture, join our investingangles.com. We will be providing midterm and long-term perspectives for dollar index and discuss it in our weekly report on the weekend. So gold and silver remain under pressure while the dollar index continues to show strong bullish momentum. With just days left before the monthly closures, these charts are flashing critical signals that could shape the next major trend. From an Elliott Wave perspective, gold and silver may be developing a major wave structure to the downside, while the dollar index could be setting up for an explosive breakout. The next move will be decisive for long-term positioning. We'll be tracking every development closely, so subscribe now for daily market insights and real-time Elliott Wave updates. Follow us for expert analysis on Twitter, Telegram, and Reddit at Investing Angles. Visit investingangles.com for premium Elliott Wave forecasts and technical analysis. Check out our free reader subscription for exclusive access to select articles and insights. Let's keep nailing down these moves. See you in the next update, and happy trading.